Hi, my name is Jasmine. I am 33 years old and I am a virtual assistant from the Philippines. I specialized in sales and lead generation. I have a very short experience when it comes to virtual assistant. I was able to work with a client that is on a real estate business. So most of the time, I handle his calendar. So when I say handling his calendar, I usually schedule appointments. When it comes to his meetings, I also organize and invite people to his meeting. So what I usually do is I check the availability of the schedule of each attendees and match it with my client's calendar. Other than that, I also handle organizing his email. So um, he would give me access to his email, and then most of the time I would check the subject of the email and see if this is something useful for him. And so I don't delete emails, I just put them on one folder. And I also organize meetings, invite from his email. Other than that, I do a lot of research. So not only about the real estate, but I also do research personally. So what I do is I would check if a property has access to electricity or water, and I would also check if the road is accessible. Other than that, I would research about investors, and I will also research about travels because my client is also handling real estate outside the US. When it comes to personal stuff, I also most of the time schedule yoga, meditation, and tennis because the family is playing tennis, and most of the time, the investors are also getting invitation to play with my client. So those are most of the things that I do as a virtual assistant. I have a lot of reasons why I decided to do admin work or work as a virtual assistant. So, first of all, I wanted to improve work life balance. So, the flexibility of working as a virtual assistant, it allows me to blend work from my personal life. So, this kind of job is less stressful, and also the quality of work I can provide my client is more quality and effective because I work during my most productive hours, which is in the evening. So aside from work-life balance, I also believe that working as a virtual assistant in the graveyard shift promotes health and wellness because I got more freedom to schedule my self-care activities during the day. And as a single mom of two, having time with them in the morning is really one of the best thing I can do for them. So I can rest while they are at school, and while they are sleeping, I can start working. So, working as a freelance, it also gives more financial freedom compared to the salary that you get from working locally. This actually gives more flexibility with my income. It is very important to build a good relationship between the client and being the administrator staff, or what we call virtual assistant. Of course, the number one most important thing is consistent communication. So, regardless if you are working with your client on site or online, both needed effective and meaningful conversation. Like with my past employment, where all of us are working remotely, I always make sure to update my manager on the task that I plan to do for the day, and also I also make it a point to give them the task that I completed, and I will also give them update for the ones that needed um, longer attention, so that my client or my boss is aware about the status of the work that I'm doing. So that's how important constant communication is. I have worked with different types of entrepreneur or boss, or we can say manager or client. But for me, I would say that the most difficult ones to handle are the ones who doesn't communicate well with you, or the ones that doesn't speak directly. Of course, communication is the most important relationship between the client and the admin or the VA. And without this, it would be very difficult to do or finish the task. So I would say that working with different types of people, that gives me strategies on how to speak with anyone. So first, of course, I will analyze the situation and then what the client wants to achieve. So I can give the result to him or her, or the results that he or she is expecting. And of course, I will be very careful with the choice of words for them not to um, be turned off. So after that, I will always apply the leadership skills. So that is actually the best way to communicate with difficult people or difficult clients. Confidentiality is a responsibility. So if you're given a confidential information, especially with a CEO, that means it is your duty to make sure that information remains confidential, regardless if another top level executive within the organization asks about it. So I wouldn't take the risk of ruining my integrity just because I can keep a secret. There are a lot of things I want to tell about myself, but one thing I am proud of is about being gritty. I am a very gritty person. Grit because one of the characteristics that I am always aiming to is to deliver the best quality of work. So, although there are a lot of things you can't do easily, the most important aspect for me is never giving up. So, I stick with my goals even if the situation is really tough. I remember attending a seminar and they discussed about the best characteristics of a salesperson. So, in reality, you really can't predict the difference between who is the smartest or who is not, or who is the least smart among a group of people, or who would be effective on their job and who wouldn't be effective on the job. But as long as you have grit, you have passion, and you have perseverance, you stick with your future for years. And you also work hard to make it a reality. So that will actually get you to the top, because it's always good to treat life as a marathon. And you also keep on going even if it's hard. So you always aim for the finish line. That's actually about me.